Everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I would like to talk about how I'm using Robinhood margin to build wealth faster. Before I begin, I would like to show you my portfolio as of today. And as you can see, little by little, I'm building up my account. I'm I own over or I have over $2,200 invested in this beautiful Robinhood margin account. As you can see, I have some Bitcoin, which is going up, which is a good thing. I have SPOG. I own SCG. I want to build this ETF minimum to 100 shares. That's my short-term goal with this account, to build this SHG growth ETF to 100 shares. Okay. I have OT. I have over $4,500 in OT, which pays me every single week. It depends, right? How the cover calls are. Sometimes they give me 9 cents. Sometimes they give me 10 cents per share every week. As of now, I keeping this as it is, and to be honest, I'm literally trying to basically not now, and I don't know yet. Maybe I will sell this and get or go into a better or more sustainable dividend ETF. I started buying JEPQ, which gives approximately uh, 10 to 12% in dividend every year, which is a good thing. And I've noticed that it has kept its NAV. So yeah, and I have a fractional share of Apple. So basically, what I do is that I try to invest my entire paycheck, not everything, about 60 or 70%. I'm finding a way of how to literally invest my 100% into this of my paycheck. And why am I doing this? It's because I want to build my wealth faster. People say, "Oh, why don't you just invest 10% or 50% of your paycheck?" Well, I'm doing that. I'm investing my 15 to like 20%, sometimes more, okay, into this portfolio. But I'm already doing that. See, but people do not grasp that when you take cash or for out of your paycheck, I mean out of your debit card, and you pay your car insurance and you pay your groceries and you pay your rent with that money. Think about this: your money is gone. It's literally taken out of your pocket and it's in someone else's pocket. And remember that if people are smart, like the bank or Geico or whatever, they take that money and they invest that money back into the company. So I'm using my paycheck as investing in myself. Yes, the difference is that I'm paying a more a an interest on it, right? Imagine this: my interest in Robinhood as of now is 5.5% margin. For every $100, they'll charge me $5.50 per year. And believe it or not, you know, as for me, that's nothing. Remember, like if you had to buy a car, right? You go to work, you work from 9 to 5, and you go to work. Your greatest asset that is never ever coming back is your time. So your time, you're using your time, and let's say that you gotta buy a car, you don't have whatever the amount is. Let's say 25,000. Oh, but I'm putting 10, whatever. If you don't have that money you have to go to a dealer and finance that vehicle, right? And that vehicle is being financed through a bank. Okay, so you're essentially doing the same thing that I'm doing, but the difference is that instead of paying interest on a car for let's say 60 months or 48 months or 3 years, like I'm paying interest because I want little by little, I want to be financial free. That's the only difference. Like I want to be financial free. And how do you do that? You invest in yourself. And when you invest in yourself, it comes with a responsibility. And I'm not a rich person. I'm a working class person. And the working class people are being screwed as of now. We are all being screwed. So I want to get ahead. I want, you know, move ahead. But how do you move ahead? You borrow money. Like a working class person cannot buy a house without getting into a mortgage. A working class person cannot get a brand new vehicle without getting into debt. So I'm using my debt to finance my personal life. And I'm not saying that I'm spending my money on stupid things. I'm spending my money in things that I need to better myself, right? Like I gotta pay my car insurance. If the car breaks down, I gotta fix it. I gotta pay my rent every single month. I have kids. The kids need stuff for school, school supplies, groceries. I gotta eat. You see, I'm not like using this money like to like just spend it like an idiot. I'm and this and sometimes this it makes me be a better person financially, a better person because I know where every dollar goes. Okay, and remember that every dollar that you invest now, if you don't touch it, is going to grow over time. Well, if you leave your money sitting in the bank or somewhere, like that money is losing value every single day. I'm not saying that you can have $1,000 in cash or $2,000 in cash. I'm not saying that. That's your own personal finance situation and your path, your freedom. You do it your own way. This is the way I'm doing it. Like I'm you know buying stocks. I'm using that stocks to pay for my for my to survive, right? To move on every single day. And many see it like it's an idiot and idiotic idea. It's not. Trust me, it is not. Okay. Um, and remember that the you are investing. Let's say instead of just investing 10% or 50% of your paycheck, or even 30%, I'm investing about 50 to 60% of my investment. And one more thing that I noticed too is that why do I do this? Like I don't have a spreadsheet. I really don't try to complicate things. I do my own diligent, my own homework, and I want to have my portfolio as simple as possible. If let's say I have to pay my interest with my paycheck, well, let's say that I owed um 5,000 or $6,000, and I'm being charged about 25,000 a month in interest, then I just pay it with my own paycheck. Like I just because the thing is that I noticed that growth ETFs um over time beats, as a total return, beats like a dividend ETF. And you could do the homework yourself to if you don't want to believe me. And I'm gonna show you that over time the growth beats dividend stocks. Again, I might change later on my idea, my ways. I'm always up to change because I know you need something like to kind of pay back, and especially like if you're like about to retire, like you don't have to worry about growth as much. One that dividend, I get it. Maybe I'll keep buying my growth ETF for the 5 or 6 years, God willing, and after that I'll take a U-turn and then start investing more into dividend until I reach my basically as closer I get to my retirement age. um Maybe I'll keep adding into dividend stocks or dividend, it's most likely dividend ETFs. Yeah, summarize it. I'm investing in growth stocks and as much as possible for the next few years down the road. And maybe later on, I'll switch more into dividend ETFs. And I want to make this as simple as possible, right? So yeah, this is like another video. If you like what you see, do not forget to subscribe. And if you're a person that doubt my journey, subscribe, or every time I upload a video, come back to the video to see how my portfolio stacks against yours. Thank you so much, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.